of answers. Hello everyone, great to have you with us. As you can see, we're at the Amex Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. What are you expecting to see?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Good game. Thanks.
Cheers. Hey.
Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Best of luck.
Have a great game.
Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Hey. Good luck.
Good game out there.
And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
And there we have it, the first half is underway. Fine cross into the middle. Could be threatening. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Efl. Well, as the caption shows, the visitors come into today's game leading the league in goals for. The best attack in the league statistically.
Well, away from home, their ability to create chances and score goals has been fantastic. But it's the speed of their counter-attack that's been key to their success. They've been unstoppable at times this season.
And whipped into the box. Now Martinez. He's on the run. Options in the middle. Trying his luck. There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Yassine Ayari. De Kuiper. Now with Ayari. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Can he get them level? Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Seemingly no one can stop him. And a good intervention.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. And electing to book him for that.
He's earned that with a clumsy challenge.
Got to say, he's been a bit unfortunate. The post beating him to it.
Well, he certainly is unlucky there. He got plenty on it, just lacking that bit of accuracy.
And Brighton with the ball again. Can he find the right pass? Sees it. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. And that'll be Brighton's ball.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. This could level it. Oh, he's missed it. He'll be kicking himself.
Well, the opportunity presented itself, and they really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
Credit to them for winning it back. Maxime de Kuiper. Mitoma. Ayari. Well, good idea to level that is! And a goal to level this contest! All even!
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And back now with Cristiano. And just like that, broken up. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And that brings to an end the first half here at the Amex Stadium. Teams back in position, second half underway. Nicely played. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. So there we have it, 2-1. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move and he can continue to develop his career.
Couldn't hang on to it. Acosta. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Opportunity. Textbook defending inside the box. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Giving the ball away. Timed it well. Throw in here.
Well, as you can see, Brighton are controlling the possession, but they've shown a real lack of creativity today. They need to be far more inventive in the final third if they're to turn things round here.
Can they set up a chance? And it's still on for him. What a commitment to defending.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Just like that, they have the ball again. That's a good pass. Oh, could be a chance. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Just the challenge that was required. Cambiaso. And now with De Kuiper. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Jorginho Rutter. Out of play. For a Brighton throw-in. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Rutter. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And forward they go again. Can they win this? Options in the centre. Must take the lead here. And they do! And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Spot on with that tackle. Mats Wiever. We've been waiting to find out now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. And he got to it fairly easily. And running free here. Really good attacking play. Oh, it's on! And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, we know about their ability to create chances and score goals, and they did that again today. But defensively, they were all over the place. I just couldn't see what their game plan was when they lost possession.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match. Thank you for your time. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll start questions now. Okay, guys, we're out of time. Thanks very much for attending. Sorry if you couldn't get a question in.
Has certainly cooperated. Beautiful conditions here at the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the tactical and technical analysis, is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. How do you see this one going?
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ruben Dias plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
That's class, that. Now I'm sure they'll look to build from here.
Well, something has happened in the West Ham game. Let's get the news from Alex.
It's a goal for Villa. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 8 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Gvardiol. Now with Reinders. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting?
It's really opened up.
And just blotting out the danger. This is an excellent run. Acosta has it. Reinders. Now Haaland. Mateus Nunes. Well, they know they need to stop him. But really sticking to their task defensively. Chance to do damage. Opportunity here. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Gvardiol. Rodri. Might lead to a chance. Well, the danger is still there. Well, the move breaks down. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back on side. He's just stood there. No idea what's going on around him.
Oh, what a top-notch pass. Oh, fine stop. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And over it comes. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And space to attack. And the shot. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident. And not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Gvardiol. Now Eder Militao. Omar Marmoush. Perfect challenge. Throw-in has been awarded.
Well, the away side haven't controlled possession, but when they have had it, they've looked dangerous. They won't mind their opponents having the ball if they're not hurting them.
Gvardiol. Rodri. And Alex Scott has news to bring us from the London Stadium. Alex.
It's another for Aston Villa. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 41 minutes on the clock.
Alex, thank you very much. Gvardiol. Given away by City. Well, they need to get tighter here. That's a useful cross. rescue in the final third. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. Well, part of the story here, Erling Haaland struggling to make an impact. And how often do we say that?
Yeah, he just hasn't made his usual impact today. Chances have been few and far between. And without his goals, they've really struggled to get going.
The ball rolling again, and the first half struggles of City were there for all to see. Can they put up a better fist of it in this half? And it's with Trezeguet. And suddenly on the front foot. And teammates around him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, and I think this is a bargain. The club's going to be so pleased with their business. I'm looking forward to seeing him play, and hopefully he'll start off really well.
Reinders. City move it forward with purpose. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Brentford. Still looking for space. Oh, a brilliant save! Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Now he must favour the cross. Takes it on. And the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Silva. Just hearing something has happened at the Emirates. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Sheffield United. They've pulled one back with 61 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Productive pass. But the flag is raised, and that brings this move to an end.
Well, he's held on to the ball for far too long there. He's got to release that sooner.
Showing good situational awareness. Marmoush. 20 minutes remaining. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Yeah, can't wait for that one. Should be a good game, that.
This is a message for Alex O'Neill. Alex O'Neill.
The pass, a good one.
Yeah, and I'd always be in there because I know he'd find me.
And possession changing hands. Oh, this looks useful. On to Kabore. Intercepting it intelligently.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to the messages, man. I was thinking after I'm done, I'll see what I'm doing wrong here.
Trying to connect. Holland. Just the challenge that was required. Well, there's defensive solidity for you.
Yeah, he got himself in a great position there.
But it looks like there's been a goal in the Tottenham match. Over to Alex for the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs. It was a nice 1-2, and then he coolly slotted it around the goalkeeper. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 85 minutes played. The fans are in good spirits, Derek.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And crossing towards the far post. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Omar Marmoush. Bernardo Silva. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Yeah, it was a fairly comfortable result in the end. They control large parts of the game. It's a real professional performance, and I think they deserve the results.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, there's not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. I'm sure he'll be delighted with his performance.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for answering our questions.
A talented tactician, this is a manager loved by the fans. They know they're in safe hands with him leading the charge. Can he guide them to another win today? Hello and welcome, and as you can see, Arctic conditions enveloping the stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. What might we see today?
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Good game.
Thanks. Cheers. Hey.
Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game.
Thanks a lot. Have a great game.
Thanks. Good game.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, so they will be very compact out of possession, but they'll need to break forward quickly when they win the ball back, and key to that will be the wide players. This should be a really interesting game.
And the upshot is free kick. And showing good game awareness.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Too fair. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're playing in a 4-5-1 formation, which is set up to counter-attack at pace. Yes, they'll play with a flat midfield out of possession, but when they win the ball back, they'll break forward really quickly. Let's hope they play it well today.
Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
And the keeper taking it cleanly. Camavinga. Exploiting the wide area. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
In the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. And I think we're going to see more of the same today.
Lewis Cook. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Martinez on the ball. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Nicely weighted pass. Hill. Lewis Cook. Traore. James Hill. Now with Traore. Trying to really get at the opposition here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Adams. Amin Adli. Can they deliver here? Can he do it to take the lead? Now keeper getting both gloves on the ball. On the ball, Acosta. Intelligent threaded pass here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Mohamed Simakon. And here now is Lewis Cook. Fèvre. Simakon. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Romain Fèvre. And the cross into the middle. Oh, he needs to clear it here. It's looking promising. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Perfect challenge. Might be a chance here. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Two-nil here, and the ball is again. Lewis Cook. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, he seems happy about the move based on the interviews, talking about how he wants to finish his career at the club. Seems like a shrewd bit of business to me.
Adrien Truffert. And here now is Lewis Cook. Simakon. Now with Scott. Good weight on that pass. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Running with confidence. Decent chance. Huge block. Crossing into the middle. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. And a goal has gone in the Nottingham Forest match. Alex Scott has all the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. It's now 1-0 with 60 minutes on the clock.
Alex, thank you very much. Beautiful pass. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Green has it. Intercepted effortlessly. 20 minutes to go in this one. Diakite. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
And a free kick given. And they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Bournemouth facing Manchester United.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, news of a goal update in the Nottingham Forest game. Alex Scott.
Yep, a second goal for the Gunners. They're back in this now with 85 minutes played. What a fascinating matchup we have here today, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex. Adrien Truffert. And here now is Lewis Cook. Truffert. Lewis Cook. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. De La Vega. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he'll be pleased with his performance today. He looked sharp physically and mentally and really stood out for me in a good win for the team.
Some questions regarding the match. That'll be all. Thank you so much. Hello, good to see you all here. We're going to take questions one at a time. Please be patient. You'll all get a turn. Okay, guys, thank you so much for attending. Apologies if you're unable to get a question in. I promise to start with you next time.
No hiding from it, the pressure is well and truly on. And the mood change amongst the fans means he needs results, and he needs them fast. The question is, can he turn the ship around? We're at Selhurst Park today, a stadium famed for its special atmosphere. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And it's all about the Premier League here. What are your expectations from this?
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Well, it's a back five, but the front three will certainly offer a goal threat. However, to do that, they'll need their two central midfield players to control the middle of the park. It's basically a 5-2-3.
Drifting on and still going. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Moving the ball, trying to move the defenders. And that is a terrific save. Well, not long to go. And you've got to wonder about the manager's future, haven't you?
Absolutely. This is such an important game for him. I just can't see how he survives if they lose.
Teeing up the chance now. Stefan de Vrij. This is lovely football, moving defenders around. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. Allowed to go a long way with this. Played into the penalty area. And that's not properly away yet. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But somebody has to step in to join those two midfield players. It could be one of the fullbacks, or it could be one of the centre-halves. So keep an eye out for that.
Oh, good opportunity! And it's there! The opening goal on Derby Day. Jubilation in the away end.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Gaia. Mayenda. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Moving it forward with purpose, something on maybe. And with that deflection, it'll be a throw-in. Pino. Stefan de Vrij. Daichi Kamada. Nicely played. And the tackle spot on.
Oh, dealt with it brilliantly, didn't he?
Eduardo Camavinga. A body in the way. Corner to come then, and an opportunity to extend this lead. Played in now. And not the end to the move they were looking for. That's a good pass. Stefan de Vrij. Gaia. Kamada. Benjamin Henriks. Daichi Kamada. That's a good ball. Well, so much space to attack. And it's opened up. Brilliant tackle. The chance is gone. The assistant's flag is raised. That'll be offside. Stefan de Vrij. Kamada. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end at Selhurst Park. We're back underway, 45 more minutes to come. Lots of room for them now. Fearless block. Now there could be a real chance developing. Ball one back. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Yeah, and at that price it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
And the forward progress continues. Getting closer. Oh, it must be here. Oh, a flawless tackle. Kamada. Half an hour left for play. And your complete coverage of the Premier League continues here on EA TV as Palace face Arsenal. Be sure to tune in for that.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Untidy in possession there. Well read to gain possession. That's how to keep it under pressure. Daichi Kamada. Here we go, time for the transition. position. That might have ended up a lot better than it has. Well, this huge game is in their hands. His hands particularly.
Yeah, the fans are loving this, and so is he. But as those stats confirm, Palace have had the lion's share of the ball. They aren't doing enough with it. To pass it quicker, play forward earlier and show more energy. Otherwise they won't get back into this one.
And there we are, yellow card.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And there's going to be a change now. Played in with that. Jean-Philippe Mateta. And the defence regains control.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
They might be in. Check Doucouré. Could take things forward a notch here.
Play for Palace throw.
Needs to put the cross in. It's away, not far enough. Move breaks down, that's a real shame. And we're now inside the final 10 minutes. Now, this has to be. And there it is. They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the lead is now 2 as the game restarts. Benjamin Henrichs. This looks too easy. It looks far too easy. Maxence Lacroix. That's brilliantly won. Now to go with it. Threads it through. And that's a frustrating call for them. Mightily close.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? Gaia! And the referee brings the game to a close, with the points going back with the visitors.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there's some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match? Thank you for your time.